Hey guys, it's me, Builder B, and today we are going to be doing more Mania Track Spotlight with Castle Exit C1 and Castle Exit Final. Oh. Okay, I don't have it. Thanks for laughing at my bad acting. Yeah, that kind of does lead into the two little notes or notices that I should say for this episode. I was going to be doing Castle Exit C1 and, as you heard, Castle Exit Final. And yes, there is a difference. Castle Exit C1 is a challenge version where me and the Rituro had half an hour to build a track with a certain amount of specifications. So I'm pretty sure for C1 it had to have 5 checkpoints. And then we also afterward edited it, changed it to be however we liked it. We didn't have to stick to the original specifications, and we would call it whatever or something final. So Castle Exit Final or Wheelin' Hills Final. Except I don't have that file. Like I don't have the track. So this is just kind of a notice to the Rituro. If he can send me that at sometime soon would be nice. But whenever he gets around to it. So I'm talking to you, Rituro. The other notice, what we're going to be doing in place of it, which is the Rituro track Fly Baby Fly, is not actually by Rituro, at least to my understanding. It is by one of his friends. So I don't know exactly who, so I can't really give credit to them. I don't even know if they want their name in the video. But that's just a notice. So it is different from other Rituro tracks. You will notice a difference. You'll also notice a difference because I am in first person. That actually isn't much of a difference. And one note, once we get to the top of this big spiral, you will want to stop accelerating. So once you see that gray square, you'll want to let go of the accelerator or the gas pedal and slow down a bit, otherwise you crash into a wall. Also here, you'll also want to slow down a bit so that you can go off this properly. I will show you one other way to do it a bit later. Also, you don't really need to stay in first person all this long. I just didn't bother to go out. That little corner that I just went around as well, that's a very tight corner to do. Like, it's hard. Don't be surprised if you mess it up the first couple of times. Here, you want to brake as much as you can because you don't want to get nearly as much air on that as you think. It doesn't actually serve much of a purpose other than to throw you off. Also here, on that little zigzag, you'll want to be turning as hard as you can. And here, there's also an alternate way to do this, but I will show you that on our second run-through. Speaking of second run-throughs, I might have to take one due to the freewheeling section. No, I don't, actually, because I made it. But you basically want to get as much speed as you can going into that freewheeling section, because otherwise you kind of, like, you fail, and then you crash and stuff. But yeah. So what was it? Oh yeah. Alternate routes. So, going through here, you don't want to crash into the wall. That's what happens if you don't, that's what happens most of the time if you don't, stop accelerating. But right here, if you don't stop accelerating, you actually can make it. It's a bit tricky to do. I think I might. Yep. Basically, you can kind of see I didn't have to slow down, but that is risky, just because of if you mess up, it is a big factor in your time. You will crash and you'll have a very hard time getting back. Also, one other thing that I was talking about, you'll want to be turning as much as possible on these areas, or on this little zigzag area, just because since you'll be skating about on the dirt so much, you'll need to be turning a lot for it to make much of a difference. Also, one other thing. Say something like this happens, and you fail, and you mess up, and then you don't have enough speed to get through. Well, you can do this skateboard or whatever this is called, I don't even know, but you just keep doing this, and gain as much speed as you want from doing this, and then you can make it over there. Or, if you really just want to be cheap, you can... Okay, apparently I'm gonna get stuck trying to do it. Nope. Here we go. if you just head up onto that little ramp, I'll try and get the camera to go backwards so you can see. You can't really see very well, but you can kind of see. You just need to go up and at an angle, and then you'll land at around here. And then once you do that, you don't even have to worry about the freewheeling section. If you can do it fluidly, I guess you would say, like without really stopping and okay, that's just yeah. If you can do it in a fluid, or why do I keep wanting to say fluid? It's not fluids. Fluids are stuff you drink. If you can do it something like this, okay, not even like that because I failed at trying to stick the landing. If you can do it without like having to stop and completely like if you can do it in one motion and just go up there and continue driving, it can be much faster than doing freewheeling, since with freewheeling you can't accelerate. Oh, this thing you can. See, like, you don't want to do this, because if you do that, then you fail. And I'm probably not actually going to make it. Oh, I might. Yeah. If you can do it something like that, except in faster motion, in faster motion because it's not slow motion, see, you can get through a much of a faster time. That wasn't actually much faster because you can see plus 144.33, I think it was. So what was there? Oh yeah, so if you can do that fluidly, I'll just keep saying fluidly. If you can do it fluidly, then you can get if you can do that, then you will get a much faster time. That's a pro tip from the not so much of a pro. And right here, this risky business thing, this area, with the hard thing to do. This is what happens if you mess up. You land over here, and you will have a hard time getting back. And keeping a good time, I should say, because you can just kind of get in through there, but you get what I'm saying. It kind of throws you off the course. So there's that. Make sure to get as little air off of this upcoming jump as possible, because it's just there to throw you off. Turn as much as you can on these. Here, just turn around. It's not that hard. It's basic driving skills that you should know. And you can here you can either take the shortcut, or if you think you have enough speed, you can just go through the freewheeling section. I'm just going to do that. I said, there we go. And just go through the finish line. So that is Fly Baby Fly. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. And yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.